Did the old fart die? 66 years old. Like I said, he's a six... We're way ahead in mil. I've got 200 mil on the bank. Yes, dude! Yes! Let's go! That's huge! It's done! Bruh! The game was so scuffed, bro. We spent 200 prestige. Oh, man, that was so stressful, bro. I had nothing less in the tank. Oh, yes! Let's go. We're French boys. We are French boys, chat. Put your mustaches, twiddle your mustache, wear your French top hat. Okay, croissants, baguettes. Let's go. Croissants French? I don't know. But we're French now, chat. Butter. We'll put baguettes in our pants. Okay? Let's freaking go. Is that a baguette in your pant, chat, or are you just happy to see me? It's a baguette. Rest assured, it's a baguette. Let's go. I don't care about the 0 mil. I'll take that, dude. That's a great roll. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's right, guys. So I did make that video towards the end of the run here as Ragusa, the one province miner, about our 555 air, which I was able to upgrade with the Kyoto Monument, which gives +111 at rank 3 to a 666, and he rolled the S tier trait of Conqueror towards the end of the game. Just absolutely insanely awesome. Could not be much better than that. But you know what? If hypothetically in a run you roll better and have better RNG earlier in the game, guys, it's able to have more impact throughout the course of the game. And there were two rulers, one of which I just showcased there. If you were confused as to what you were seeing there, what happened was that as Ragusa, I started as a Republic. That was part of my strategy. And that was to have access to plutocratic ideas as well as the reform progress that republics have, increasing the basically reform progress. I did the ultimate reform progress rush because I wanted to start going insanely wide, which some people don't realize this, but you can actually never finish your reforms because you start going so wide. Your autonomy is garbage and you never get any reforms completed, reaching those late game ones such as CCR and so on. I wanted to access them as early as possible. And what happened is we formed Croatia, which flips you to a monarchy. So my abusing of the Republic, we had a 666 Republican ruler who was in his 60s, and the intention was, of course, now he's a monarch, to fall to the French dynasty, which is exactly what you just saw. The issue was that despite him being very old, I kept rolling heirs, and I kept abandoning the heirs, disinheriting them. And I swear, at one stage, I got 2 heirs back to back, like twice in a row, like, almost a day apart, just brutal. So we were running completely dry in terms of prestige. And that was right at which that I actually wanted to start exploding and going wide. We'll run through the timeline here, but I'll warn you, it is bugged. So we look like Croatia when I'm Dalmatian. There's another glitchiness with France as well. But just in the background while I'm talking here. And after that ruler, which you just saw, he had a son, Slavic the Third, guys. What an absolute gigachad. You can see 553 legendary ruler. And what you're looking at there is actually the Scholar trait, 5% technology cost reduction. So some people might be wondering, what is that other trait that looks identical to Scholar? Did he roll Scholar twice? Well, pretty much he did, yeah. He rolled Patron of the Arts, which is just an objectively better version of Scholar. It's exactly the same with idea cost reduction, as you can see, and then rolling Strict. So 553 with such legendary traits. I mean, you can't ask so much better than that, guys. And I believe he was actually the ruler to usurp France relatively early into the game. We pulled it off quite swiftly. It was very challenging to actually PU them, starting as one province miner, very hard difficulty and so on. But I wanted to give a shout out, I suppose, to those 2 rulers, as they were just so cool, so blessed, so impactful. And I just find it really cool that like some obscure off-brand, French ruler was able to, he was an illegitimate ruler of a new kingdom of Croatia and was able to actually enforce a union over France, but as well as that, I mean, just roll the best traits imaginable, really taking a high above average ruler into just an absolute giga chad, giving 10% tech cost reduction, 5% idea cost reduction. And I did use that opportunity to re-roll from plutocratic to quantity during that time period. So we got quite a lot of value out of that idea reduction. Now, with that in mind, guys, I did just want to give a shout out that if you're interested in watching this campaign, which of course is the one tag, the one faith, every single province is converted to Coptic, and the one culture is the lost culture of Rome, which we were able to pull off on this patch without very hard difficulty as a one province miner from beginning to end, no exploits, no utilizing the Holy Roman Empire. Some people will think like this is deja vu, Monk. Having uploaded this sort of thing before, isn't this all you ever do? This is getting old or something like that. That's fair. And I'm moving on for this for now. If we ever do something really challenging, it's going to be a different culture, that sort of thing. But the reason why I actually did this is because technically, when I achieved that run back in the day, it's been like a year now, that was outdated patch. I wasn't on the current patch. And I just wanted a little bit of closure, guys. I actually think that that patch is harder than this patch. This patch is exactly how I thought it would be. It's hard just pragmatically and logistically to defeat opponents. And also it's hard on the one variable of culture converting because you cannot reduce provinces' cost below the development of the province. Otherwise, it's a lot easier due to the insane amount of gap closes, the amount of CCR and admin efficiency and so on that is now in the game that never used to be there. So the actual logistics of making what the impossible possible, conquering the world quickly, that sort of thing, is easier provided that you can actually handle it and defeat the opponents who are so strong. It's pretty much exactly how I thought it would be. That was the case. It came right down to the wire, as you can see, 1813. And if you're interested, there is going to be the VODs uploaded to Budget Monk Live Archive. The link is down in the description down below. Just if you wish to watch it, you have the option to do that. But I know it's not that popular. Just a few hundred people typically do watch it. So it's just for you guys. And otherwise, I'm moving on to other things. I'm actually trying to achieve a Twix legacy to acquire 10 personal unions at the same time as the nation of Bohemia. So that's what we're up to over on my live stream. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you live or in another video. See you next time.